it. And post it on Twitter, yeah. Pop it up, pop. That's a... Okay, one second. I need to reformat this. Because it makes... my wording there made it look like you were only going to appear during a link to the past, so... Gonna be streaming or...
Wow, I really can't hear you very well right now.
Wait, what? Why not? I'm right next to... Huh?
It was either quiet or skipping, and I'm not quite sure which.
The weird part is I'm closer to my microphone than I was earlier.
I'm guessing it was just skipping while you were booting up programs or something.
Maybe. I hope the bandwidth doesn't kill Skype. The bitrate.
I hope so too.
The bitrate looks like it should be fine. Okay, yeah, that's a good Twitter post. I just had to move around some words. Gonna be streaming. My go-to is J.K. Rowling. 2 minutes. Right to the press. And a little while. I guess that wording's fine. I'm not a grammar.
Did you just call yourself a grammar?
I guess that wording's fine. I'm gonna infinite loop. Okay, yeah, it sounds fine. Yeah, I think all the stuff's there. I think I can just get this party started. Oh yeah, let me get my phone set up so I can see chat. Duh, that's what I was forgetting.
Sure.
Sure yourself.
I will assure myself.
I need to get to the chat-only thing before an ad pops up. I hate that about the Twitch app on my phone. Is if an ad appears, I can't get to the setting that just makes it chat and nothing else. I have to watch the ad. Oh crud, where do I even put my phone?
Well, that's silly.
1 second. I need somewhere to put my phone. I'm gonna grab some building blocks. I've just got these lying around. They're like the relics of when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, my phone is too heavy. Oh wait, no, that's a bad idea. Ah, more building blocks! Oh gosh, I exited the stream. How did that happen?
Oh my.
Everything's wrong. Oh no, ad! Oh gosh, this is... Everything's wrong. The world is ending. Oh gosh, I gotta talk over this so I don't sound like a shill. No, what? What is weighty enough?
As long as it's all happening before we get started.
Well, I mean, the stream is started. It's just no one's here.
I guess I had it muted, so I have no idea if it can hear us or not.
Give me the chat only. Give me the button. Why aren't you giving me the button? Oh my gosh. How dare you? There we go. I still need something weighty enough for this to lean on. And something close enough, too, because I'm going to be a million miles away from my desk. Everything's wrong! I blame you. I bet...
Hey!
Yeah. I'm just going to play my game and watch. That's not weighty. Oh gosh, that's even lighter. Why do old video games have to have, like, no weight to them? Why do the cartridges have to be, like, entirely empty? They're almost as light as CDs, I swear. There we go. Oh gosh. Are you kidding me? Oh. Now, why is this phone? Okay, you know what? I can lean it there. Fine. I don't care. I'm dead. Everything's over. The world's ending. Just throwing junk around the room. I did tweet that.
Well, that took a very quick downhill turn.
By the way, do you have the stream on?
What?
Do you have the stream on?
Now I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh, are you dying?
I hope not.
This is gonna be chaos. Why is your internet so awful? There's like no reason for you to stop hearing me, but me to be able to hear you all the time. You know what makes it worse is I've got this stupid music playing over your voice too. So I can still hear you. Anyway. But you do have the stream on, right?
Yep.
Or at least the chat. Okay. I think we can
Yep,
transition.
I have the whole thing on.
I think we can transition to the game. I think we're good. Just check.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm assuming that one viewer is just. Oh no, that's you. Okay. Yay! This counts as a game night, right?
I mean, there's a game on my screen, and I hear you talking, so...
Okie dokie. If you want, you can check the stream audio to make sure I can be heard. It shouldn't appear on my end.
You're weird.
It's going to be a little infinite loopy for a moment, probably. But if you can hear me back...
Yep, I can hear.
Okay. Because now I'm in...
For that brief moment that I checked.
Alright, I'm going to get started with video game. Oh gosh. I need to get my arms in a specific position for this. I forget, is it there, or is that just Skyward Sword that has the specific configure button?
I think that's Skyward Sword, because it does the Wii Motion Plus thing, which is built into the controller it comes with. For here, I think it just cares about where on the screen you're pointing.
Well, let's use a me. Oh wait. Oh shoot!
Oh gosh.
I don't have any Mii's on the Wii side of my Wii U.
Ah, the
Let's
audience
be
is spared
Toad!
today.
Hi, I'm Toad. There we go. That's a perfect choice, considering my recent streams.
That's a town full of sick people in that other stream.
If you spin it just right, you can get him to spin faster. Okay, let me actually get to the game. I swear. Okay,
You mean this part's not entertaining enough?
Nope. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the sky above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet. Yada yada, words, it's a peach, she's on a moon. Oh my gosh, it actually has a voice. It's so quiet though. How come Peach is like the only character with voice acting though? Except for that one time with Bowser, which was a mistake. Oh my gosh, gotta collect all the bits. Oh, this is weird. Oh hey, there's Toads back here. Hi! All the guests are here! Time to party! Oh no! They actually have the voice in this game. I have an excuse. I'm gonna shoot a star bit at him.
I wonder if the recurring character Toads are going to have consistent voices from you or not.
Mario! You're the last guest to arrive! Glad you could make it, you slowpoke! I may have ad-libbed that last bit. Evening,
Don't tell me they're
Mario!
all going to have the same voice.
Welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom! Hey, Mario! See this? I have grab as many as you can, Mario! Yay, you're here! The Star Festival is starting! Yahoo! I'm so sorry you have to be a part of this. Hopefully your internet will give out midway.
If it does, I'll know why.
To pick up starbits, point your Wiimote and move over them with your star thingy. The icons. Okay, everybody.
How do they pronounce that?
Every time someone plays something like Mario Galaxy, pretty much it's a requirement to like actually just like not say the symbols in a voice, just do it like really dull. Everybody does it, I swear.
It's like that thing where you...
What?
where you see an advertisement or something where it's obvious that they just filled in the blank with your city name or something.
Oh. Ooh, do I get a nice view from over here? Oh yeah. I'm doing Mario stretches. Something like about this scene looks very nice, but also very weird. And I think it's just the fact that that is the exact Mario 64 design, but we get to see the city behind it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I never really thought of that. The view from here is just the best! La 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 la! The castle is just down this path! You can't miss it!
Why are we trying to save these people again?
These things look like candy, but they're actually strawberries. They're so sparkly. I don't know. Mario, you made it! Everyone's grabbing all the starbits they can! I have to give some variety to it, don't I? Yowza! Just look at those things! Yay! Starbits!
I think the rule is
the shiniest you ever seen? It'll be
I
over
think
soon.
the rule is that you're only required to give as much variety as the game itself gives to them.
Which is... Hey! Princess Peach is waiting for you at the castle! Why
But that
am
would
I
be why you
doing
give
this?
more different voices in Paper Mario than you do here.
Why am I doing this? Evening to you! I can't... Whoa, whoa, my controller got stuck in, like, spin mode. Whoa. Oh, oh! I wanted to read all of their voices, but now they're dead. They're dead. I can't read them anymore. By the way, can I just note that because Mario games don't usually have much plot, this game has the best intro. Just all-out war, and it's like, oh my gosh, Nintendo got dark. Just
I
toads.
noticed back there that one of those toads was apparently breakdancing just before this happened.
I know, and I'm so sad I didn't get to actually, like, experience it.
Gosh.
I think the volume just got louder. Let me turn down my television a little bit. I don't... Oh my gosh. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh man, it's a Bowser. It's the Bowser. He's coming to the Peck's castle. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. Oh yeah! This festival's over! I always wish that was his canon voice, like a wrestler voice. Oh yeah! Mario! Yeah! Oh, Toads! It's Bowser! Protect the princess! Oh, wait, what was it? I'll stand guard here! Why can't I spin? Do I not know how to... Oh, I don't have the spin yet. That's weird.
Not yet.
Oh, so this... I can never talk to that Toad. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes! Panic and fear! Panic and fear! My buddy's trapped in the crystal thing! Oh, Bowser! I'm so sorry. The festival is ruined! Come back here. Stay calm, everybody. I don't know what happened there, but sure. Did I talk to you all? Whatever. I've talked to as many as I should.
And more.
And more. Oh, it's all just too horrible for words! Wait, what do you gotta say?
And yet there are so many words going around.
Going to my happy place, trying not to panic! Oh my gosh. They're all actually distressed. The princess is just up ahead! Oh man, you know, honestly though, I mean, I know people pretty much entirely appreciate this game constantly because it's so good. Can I just note how cool it is to have the game intro with you doing the same exact entrance to Peach's castle as Mario 64, but like with this theming. It's just so good. Oh my gosh. Mario! No, sorry, what?
Remember this game you liked in the way it began? Yeah, well, we're gonna throw fireballs at that because we're gonna do it so much better.
Yeah. Oh man. Ooh, the classic music that I love from this game. Honestly, the one thing I would have actually not mind to see is a more like connected lore to the universe. And it's more like almost a continuing dark theme like this throughout the game. Also, you cut out there. You say something?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Also, I love how this is pretty much a complete reverse of Paper Mario's intro. They drag the castle up from above instead of below.
If he's getting to the point where stealing the castle is no big deal to him, then I'm scared to think of the game 10 years from now where he just takes the entire city.
Mario Universe. Oh hey, I'm a Mario. I'm on your castle. Oh no, it's Kamek, or whatever you pronounce that. So long, enjoy your flight! And then Mario died. The end. Super Luigi Galaxy! Also, I like how small the planet is, because you can see the hole where the castle was, and you can compare it to the actual, like, size of the planet. Leading me to believe, in this canon, the Mushroom Kingdom is the entire planet, and it's just like... This isn't the first time this loop has happened. All the different
Oh gosh.
Different incarnations. Also, I'm in space now. Also, that just turned into a bunny. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. That's what this is. Come back here, you. Ooh, star bits. Position thing. Oh man, collecting star bits is going to be super inefficient with my setup here.
Oh dear.
Come back here, Bunzors. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch one of us, we'll teach you about where you are. Bunnies. Come back here. Where'd you go? I still can't spin and I'm sad. I'm gonna go in this pipe.
I find it kind of funny that they had a text tutorial on how to jump when that is the same button it's always been ever for Mario.
I know. I'm bad at catching bunnies. What do I do? Not that.
Use all the tricks.
How dare you? I'll just run at it. You got me. Oh my gosh, it's a llama. Oh, I knew I should have hidden in a crater. Oh, thanks for the advice. Time to fall through this planet. I like how that's so normal. Just gonna fall through this planet. Oh gosh, the gravity confusion is happening. Oh jeez. Oh, I don't like it. I'm upside down. Oh no. Shh, I actually like it. Oh, hi, it's a bunny. I'm gonna get the buns. Oh, someone saw something in chat? Yeah, it's a llama. It's not a luma, it's a llama. You're right.
Space llamas are smaller than the domestic variety.
I should have hidden in the grass! Okay. From now on, they're gonna be llamas. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh, it's a Mario! Oh! so I'll run this way. Oops, didn't get a running start. Whee! Where exactly is the grass? I can't see anything when the planet's upside down. Is it over here? No, that's just star bits. Oh, I'm so disoriented. Why am I bad at this? Oh, it's this grass. Those are bushes. How dare you? Whoa, don't you juke me. Don't you juke me!
Bushes are almost made of grass, right?
You're almost made of grass.
Hey now.
Bunny! Bunny! I need to reposition a little more, because this is like... this setup. I cannot keep my thing on screen. Hello, Evan. You call all of us? You can help, Mama! No, you're not a toad. Stop. No, I can't let this happen. Not all of them are
the
toads.
Infection. It's spreading throughout the galaxy.
It's just a virus. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We could probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space far from your lands. We call it the Gateway to the Starry Skies. Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. The llamas are now, like, really deep-voiced canon. Oh, hey. It's Mama.
Deep space, deep voice.
Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, no! Oh, I just had the stupidest voice for Rosalina.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I can't do it because I'm laughing now. It's not even that funny.
I'm scared on behalf of everyone.
I've been waiting for... watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. She's just Mario now. My name is Mario. I watch over and protect the Marios. To save your Mario, you'll need the power to travel through Mario. No, why have I made this choice with my life? Mario, can I give you... Oh, wait, is that the Luma talking? I think that's her talking. Mario, can I give you this power? I will entrust you with his care. Oh, no.
There's more than one infection spreading throughout the galaxy.
Oh, man. This is sort
And it
of...
all stems from you.
So, just for the question in the chat, this is sort of my first time playing. The first time I played, I only got 11 stars in, then I got, like, so busy I never got to finish the game. But I really wanted to come back to this. I've seen a Let's Play or two, but I wanted to play it for myself, because it's, like, the best thing ever. Disaster has struck, just as it has visited you, with a Mario. I hope you can rescue the Mario stars. May the Mario shine down on you. After doing all those Toad voices earlier, I need to drink really quick. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh my! Mario just vanished into a space. It's not even a good Mario impression, I swear. Shake to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. Thanks. So yeah, it's been a while since I even played that first time. Hi there, good to see you. I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in the black hole. I will stop reading, like...
Yeah, meteors smashing your stuff in black holes you could fall into is just commonplace now.
Yeah, I like how this is, you know, normal and, you know, okay to expect of someone who's new to, like, the universe. Oh gosh. Perspective is, like, messing me up. One second. There we go. Oh no! An additional Mario has been added to Mario. Get into that black hole.
funny how that happens too.
Yeah, I seriously, like, gotta get used to this. It'll take me a little while. Just because perspective stuff has never been my forte. Yeah.
Oh, then this is going to be fun to watch.
Oh, no.
Just remember that down is relative.
You're relative.
I'm not your relative.
Sure. Whoa. That's a weird looking thing, but I like it. I love it! Oh, wait. What did that do? I wasn't actually paying attention. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Tutorials. I got it. Give me a key. What did this do? Oh, that was like a weird stun thing. Die, Goomba. Oh, it was like the better quality Goomba. Of course. That should have been obvious. Yeah. Thanks! Would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a slingshot! Just jump in after I transform! Also, I like how he died to do this. I know, like, their whole goal in life is to become things, but I don't think it's really worth it.
I mean, they might still be alive as the thing they turn into, but it's usually a lifeless object.
Yeah, I mean, some get to turn into whole galaxies, and ones like that are just like, and ones like that are just like, nah, I'll, like, just be stuck here in a place no one will ever come back to forever. Oh, hey.
And then there are the ones who turn into, health mushrooms or extra lives, and then when you get beat up, they die a second time.
Oh, no! They're just dead forever that time.
Except those ones are prone to coming back, so oh my.
You just mass murderer if you're bad at the game. Give me your pipe. Wait, down here! Wait, what's with your voice? Your voice isn't natural. Oh no! Oh, my controller battery? Seriously?
Oh no.
But these, I just charged
I guess
these.
there was...
Oh no!
I guess there was one thing we forgot to check beforehand.
Okay, I think I can fix this. 1 second. I'm gonna put these on a charger. Do I have a charger? Do I have a charger nearby? I'll be right back. I'll be right back! I swear! Where's the charger? Battery charger. Where is it? I just got the big one. I just need two. I should have something. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. She's gonna grab batteries for me. Thanks, man. Oh, gosh. Just give me a moment. You can do it. One second. I'll get batteries in a moment. I swear. In the meantime, I need a drink. Okay. Okay. Next time it warns me, I'll put these new batteries in. But I think I'm good.
I'm starting to remember what it's like to be in your house.
Oh, you hearing, like, all the doors open and stuff? Or you just hearing...
I might have heard more than one voice while you were away.
Oh, you mean my interaction with my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Turn off the slip dresses. It's a tutorial.
Satisfying sound effects. Go. Where are the other ones? I'm stuck inside this thing now with the Grand Star. Okay, there we go. Whoa, it kind of like gravitated me onto the pad. Alright, Goomba, come with me. It's a quest. Come on, Goomba, you can do it. Wait, where's the other one? I've already gotten this one. One second. Ah, there it is. There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We need, like, a non-Mario RPG that gives Bowser a redemption arc. Because he's done bad things. But is he such a bad guy?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is if you give him the chance to be.
Okay, sure. If you say so. That was on purpose, I swear.
Oh man, look at that warp effect. It's a quality sphere.
I have this weird tendency to rotate my control stick while I wait for cutscenes. I think I'm playing the wrong game to power up Goombario.
Oh gosh.
Just a little bit of a wrong game.
Let's put it this way, if you see him here, you will have defied several laws of physics and made many, many people very, very happy.
Oh, the beacon is lit again. It shines weekly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor llamas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving my... game. No, what? For saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me, Mario. Welcome to the Mario Observatory. It's my home and the home to the llamas. You will see, we have traveled the starry skies. We have passed by this area once every 100 years, but we are suddenly stopped in the front of this planet. A strange force has latched onto our ship. It pulled away the star bits in our power source, the power Mario. Our Mario has lost the Mario, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special Mario picked up the Mario stars. I like how it keeps going back and forth. And it discovered the power to cross the universe. Oh no, here we go. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses a Mario power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across the space. And there is a chance we can use a few remaining power stars to look for the power Marios. These round rooms are called domes. It's an incredibly obvious statement. We observe Marios from domes such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the Mario you restored, is this one, the Mario. Please go to the Mario and try to recover the Mario from the Mario. You can see it from there. If we don't do that, we'll be able to restore the Mario's ability to fly like a Mario. Then perhaps we can pursue the Marios who ran off with the Marios.
Every important detail of this game is Mario.
I can't even handle it, and it's my own joke.
If there's some time loop theory thing going on here, then we can just assume that Mario eventually becomes all-powerful, except for any ability to change his voice, and goes senile in the process.
Welcome.
And senile and all-powerful are two things you do not want mixing.
Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon the distant Marios. Once this llama transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your pole star at the pole star and press A.
The llamas. There we go. Oh gosh, using these motion controls with this stupid setup I have is gonna be bad.
These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent the distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the further you'll be able to travel. This is a tutorial. Who would have thought?
I want to click it. Whatever, I'll just do the first level like they want me to. So, Gold, how do I get the magic dust early in this game?
Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in this nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful.
If you want the magic dust early in this game, you're gonna have to talk to Mario.
Yeah.
Dino Parabra. Oh yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah.
Let's go kill a Dino Piranha. Let's go murder his face.
Oh dear.
Oh yes.
Must we?
I went up there. Give me.
No! Give me! No!
There's a chat question. So, do you think they did level progression better in Galaxy 1 or 2?
Well, I haven't really played these very much, but honestly, I like the overworld map setup of this one way better, just from the looks of it. So I guess I'd say Galaxy 1 feels better. Plus Galaxy 2 has like, doesn't it have like way more like side levels or like a lot more stars or something? But they're like just copy levels or something. I know both of them slightly suffer from that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's kind of been a while since I played either one all the way through, like, you know, other than picking them up for more than a few minutes. So all I remember is the Galaxy 2 has a map select screen kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
it's like the 2D Mario games map screens.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if I'm fond of that concept, even though it's still the same. Like, you can sort of pick and choose. It's also like a little annoying. Struggling to gravity. Controls, please.
You can do it.
No, I couldn't. I did it. Give me that. Come back
You
here.
will slowly get better and better at it as the game goes on, hopefully.
So I guess there's really nothing in here aside from a mushroom. So I guess I will leave the room. Wait, there's a pipe on the top and the bottom, I guess. Oh yeah. Duh, underside of the planet. I'm a smart man. So here's a silly question. How much of this universe do you think existed before Bowser created stuff? Like, do you think the universe is so disjointed and broken because it's Bowser making it? Or do you think it's just like this and he's invading it? Because there's the whole thing of him making, like, stars and stuff, isn't there?
Well, see, The only thing I can distinctly remember, and I'm not even sure if it's from Galaxy 1 or Galaxy 2, is that somewhere in the world there's a very small planetoid with a single Goomba on it and a single coconut tree with a single coconut. And in order to get off that planet, I believe you do in fact need to steal and destroy the Goomba's only food source.
Oh no! My friends
So,
are ahead, hurry!
yeah, I don't know if it was like this or not before they got there.
It's so horrible, though. So, one second. Does it, like... Okay, so my battery thing warned me once, but will it warn me again? Kyle?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, that was bad. I just wanted the coin. That's... See, this will be a pretty casual playthrough. I don't know if I'll actually go ahead and 100% the game over time, or what. I'll just play as much as I feel like, really. And beat it, of course. Eventually. Well, he's dead.
I mean, that's kind of what the game is there for in the first place, right?
I killed that plant.
Of course, if you do ever manage to 100% it, you'll be quite happy with what you get.
I get a Luigi, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Then I just like re-stream it as Super Luigi Galaxy.
I mean, I legitimately did play it through 100% again immediately when I unlocked Luigi because I was that excited to get to play as him.
If I recall, this one's a lot nicer to 100% than Galaxy 2. At least that's what I recall. Oh, hi! Oh, no! I didn't realize there was an edge there. Well, there's the first death. Oh, man, that just murdered them. Whoa! It's not. Nice. Okay. Where do they go and where do they come from?
The time loop.
Oh, there's a hole here. Thanks, Bows. Uh-oh. Die, monster. You belong in this world. What's that in the chat about health bars?
Just the fact that Mario Galaxy only has a health bar of 3, mean it's easier to play than Mario 64 since that had a health bar of 8.
Mario Galaxy has more insta-death and whatnot, but Mario 64 has you restart entire levels. And it's hard to say. Weirdly enough, like... gosh, it's hard to say.
I would say that when I think about it, it's not necessarily easier, it's just more simplified.
Yeah, I would say Mario Galaxy isn't... yeah, it's neither... oh, it's hard to say. Because in some instances, I would say it's harder than Mario 64. In other instances, I would say it's easier. It's certainly incredibly streamlined. So it's incredibly hard to say, like, difficulty-wise, what I'd say the difference is. I would say the one thing that is harder to do is, like, collect... well, well, it's got, like, a couple things that make it a little harder, including dealing with gravity. And, like, you need star bits as a collectible for certain things. So, messing with the Wiimote while playing can take a little concentration. I would say it's generally, oddly enough, easier, but harder to concentrate on. Would that make sense? Because one thing is Mario 64's controls were not very intuitive. They work, but like by comparison, like I don't know. This gives you a lot more like a lot more to work with in terms of like delay and stuff. Like you latch onto walls and whatnot. You know, okay, one thing I will say, would you say it's sometimes easier to get health in this game than Mario 64 if you got rid of the water, I guess? Gosh, it's so hard to say. I guess that's one thing. This game's oxygen bar and health bar are separate. So even with less health, you take less damage. I don't know, it's really hard to think through. I'm really trying to think which is like, oh gosh. Because they're so similar, but they're so different.
I wonder what it says about Mario 64 that one of the ways Mario could recover health was by getting in the water and sticking his feet out while his head was under it.
Oh, well, it certainly shows you that his model graphically... Oh, I guess this is a tutorial about Starbits feeding. Well, give me these. Yeah, we good? Okay. Yeah, graphically it looked like one thing, but physically it was certainly another. Oh, I can feed hungry llamas. That's nice. So I guess we just go back into here. Come on. Mario Sunshine's interesting. When it comes to the whole difficulty thing, I would say, weirdly enough, I would say the missions are harder than in Galaxy or 64. But dying itself can be a little difficult. I don't know. They do give the player a lot of power, and uh-oh. That was a Skype noise. Did I lose Kyle? 1 second, 1 second. I'm gonna pause this really quick. Can I pause this? Come on, pause. Which button pauses? Oh gosh. Everything's wrong. I'm just gonna spin in place for a moment. Coil. I lost him. 1 second. Hello? I'm typing into Skype. I would have used Discord, but for some reason it doesn't work well on his computer. Hello? Coil? I'm sorry this is getting in the way, but I need my guest dude. What happened? He's dead. Uh-oh. Oh, he's in the chat there. I think he's back in a moment. 1 second, we'll get the Skype call back up. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna keep spinning Mario for your entertainment. Let me spin him around a little bit. Wanna call again? That house does... Wow, that house looks incredibly emo, actually. Like, look at it. It's got hair over its eye. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Skype call me. Also, wow, is it just me or the frame rate's, like, really bad on my stream? Maybe it's just because the gamepad looks so nice by comparison. Come on, Kyle. Oh. Oh, man, he's lagging pretty bad. Come on. There it goes. You good?
I think we're good.
Gosh, your internet is so awful.
I was hoping it wasn't going to cut out for more than a few seconds at a time.
Yeah, well...
That was a solid 15 seconds or something.
Okay, now I can pause the game. That's weird. Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Oops. So, I guess we're back.
We're back.
Sorry about that, peoples. Yeah, Kyle's internet is very unstable. I feel really bad for him. Oh, get this. You can shoot those starbits with B. Blah, blah, blah. We already taught you this. Haha, yeah. Right in that baseball. There's time to finish him off. Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, this Wiimote. Why does Mario Galaxy not use the good type? Why did it have to be early into the... Okay, does Mario Galaxy 2 use the Wii Motion Plus? I'm curious. Are you there? I think I may have lost him. I might have to quit having a guest for a little while until his internet gets better.
That wasn't even a full minute.
Oh, there you are. Jeez. Are you back now again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Funny, I can always tell because I hear all the sound on your end cutting out suddenly.
Oh, yeah.
Usually it comes back pretty quick, and I know that I didn't miss much.
I know. It's like, I really want to, like, do guest stuff with you, but I feel so bad for you because it keeps cutting out. Because it's like, I do enjoy these things, but I can't stop your internet from being horrible. Also, I bet this island is really bad for the bitrate. Yeah, I can use these things to, get more star bits. Huh. So it's 50 for a life in this game, eh?
I think it's been like that since Sunshine.
Oh, okay. So, you know what would be weird for this game? If you could lose your pointer like you can lose sparks in the Spyro games. You know how that works, right?
I don't know if I do.
Okay, so in the Spyro games, Sparks, your little dragonfly companion, he is your health bar. So whatever color he is determines how much health you have at the time.
That's clever.
Oh, one second. I'm going to switch these batteries out really quick. But also, he automatically picks up any gems that are near you, which means that game is one of the most convenient collectathon games out there. Just because it's not annoying to pick up every individual thing yourself. That also means they can get away with like having lots of them in one spot and not make it tedious. But the thing is, if you lose, if you're on your last health, he vanishes for a while until you get health again. So it encourages you to stay at good health in the game.
That's very clever.
Yeah, the Spyro games were really, really good about their collectathon mechanics. There were only like a very small number of annoyances. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this thing flying across my screen? Okay, I need to keep it at this position specifically. That is like a horrible position. How does it even see the screen? Wait a second! Oh! Oh, that's bizarre! It can use the gamepad. What?
Oh yeah.
I'm currently pointing it off to the side at my Wii U gamepad. Because the screen's not working.
The gamepad has a built-in Wii sensor bar.
The gamepad is so
I can't remember if we ever talked about that.
I think I knew about it, but I forgot about it. And honestly, the gamepad is one of the coolest things. And I wish it wasn't so hated. Like, everybody says, oh, it's too heavy, it's too bulky. But honestly, though, as a guy who plays a lot of games on it, it's, like, perfect for these sort of things.
In my experience, the sensor that's on the gamepad is a lot more precise than the one that's over my TV.
Yeah. Well, I've also found that, doing things, shoot, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I think my sensor bar below my TV seems to work better for me then. this guy need?
I actually have my sensor bar positioned above my TV and set to say that it's below it.
Oh, that's weird. Hey, yeah, you got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and transform. I'm famished. I need 100 star bits to curb the hungry pangs. Okay, fat llama. Oh yeah, you'll be getting the ukulele for Wii U. I'm hoping the NX looks good. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! No, yeah, I'm really hoping the NX is a solid console when they announce it. Because yeah, I love my Wii U, and I'd love to have the next Nintendo console be good too. But I would like a little bit more variety of like third party. I will admit, like I'm one of those people who it's just like it works out just well for me because I like pretty much every first party thing, but I understand a lot of other people don't like every single game they release pretty much. Like, you know, I like Splatoon and Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and all the standard stuff. I loved 3D World. It was like one of my favorite games for a while. But the main reason why I hope the next console works out a little better is mostly because honestly it'd be nice to have a couple other people around me who have the console. Because that's one of the things. It's like, it sometimes feels like Alti and Kyle, and that's about it, who I play games with. In Alti, it's only when I rarely play, like, Smash Brothers with his group. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You can't play... I don't believe... No, you can't play GameCube games on the Wii U, I don't think. I think that's only a certain type of Wii.
Yeah, it's like the original model of Wii could do that, and then they made a model that can't.
There's a lot of N64 stuff and whatnot on the Virtual Console, but I'm thinking the NX will probably be the GameCube emulator console for the eShop. I'm hoping the NX keeps all of the eShop stuff the Wii U could do. Because people really hate having to re-buy Virtual Console things. And there's really no reason why it shouldn't be able to.
We'll just have to find out when they're ready to tell us.
Yeah, I don't know why this became a huge topic of, like, my thoughts on next console, but I guess it did. Mostly one thing Whoa, it's freaking out. Mostly one thing I do want the NX for is probably going to be the Zelda Breath of the Wild. Like, I'm waiting to see what announcements they have in terms of if that's going to be like a resolution upgrade or what that's going to be. I know it's not going to be anything different gameplay-wise, but that will be a bit of a selling point for if I get the console early. Also, me having money. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, these parts. I wonder. Oh, okay, you couldn't grab that. Well, probably a good player could. Oh man, now I'm upside down. But I thought down was relative, not relevant.
It can be both at once, at the right time and in the right place.
You know, one funny thing is, I'm actually, on the topic of like Virtual Console stuff, I am playing Paper Mario on the Wii Virtual Console, which is my Wii U, of course. Because, okay, that's one nice thing. If you never got a Wii, which there are surprisingly people who haven't, the Wii U is a good upgrade. Plus, I'm pretty sure correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if on the Wii side of the console, okay, first of all, it's HDMI, so that does improve the quality a little bit on even the Wii part of the console. But also, I think there's resolution upgrades for any Wii games you get on the Wii U Virtual Console, like the actual Wii U ports of them or whatever. What in the world's going on here? So, I don't know, it's weird. Rebuying, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Oh gosh. DVDs, rebuying them. Oh, this is weird. Just give me it, please. Oh, it's this weird thing.
I was going to say that on this where there isn't a black hole in sight, you're safe to jump as you please, but then I saw the black hole.
Oh! No, thank you. Oh, get back on. Oh, thank goodness. Sorry, I'm really trying to point this at my screen, but it really doesn't want to. Can I just do this? Thank goodness. Holy moly.
Couple of close calls there.
Yeah. Actually, talking about quality games, my brother bought a PS4 game. I don't know like what other consoles it's on. It's the latest Need for Speed. Now, one of the Need for Speeds was kind of lame and didn't have any of the stuff people usually like, but this one is like everything Dan could have wanted. And I mean, it looks great. It plays well. It has a lot of the features the old game had in terms of gameplay. But what really got Dan was he's got a favorite car that he really, really likes and he wants to get one day. I think it's the AE86, which, yeah, it's like a bulky old car. But he just really liked it ever since he was a kid. And it's got that car, so he got the car in the game and souped it up. And now he's just playing as it, drifting everywhere. Did you say something, or was that just a weird audio pickup?
No, I was just, I don't think I've ever heard of that kind of car before, so.
I mean, it's a toy. What is it, the Toyota Torino or whatever? I don't even know. Why can't I get like a triple jump there? Whoa. Got wrecked. But, funny enough, that's the car that the sort of... Oh, you know what? I need to be moving forward, that's why. Now, there's an anime called Initial D, which has caused a lot of, I guess, drifting memes. And Dan liked the car before that anime, but because of the anime, the car got really popular. One second, I need to adjust something. So no way to adjust the TV settings from here? That's annoying. Okay. Come on. Give me my controller. I'm just seeing if I can fix this, because it's a little obnoxious right now. No, I guess not. That's disappointing. Oh. Well, let me up the volume on it so people can actually hear. Okay, that's enough. Sorry, it's getting really obnoxious trying to hold my my controller up high enough that I can actually see the TV. Can I adjust my chair up higher?
Not really.
Huh. This is just a
I don't
little...
suppose your gamepad is positioned conveniently enough that you can use it right now.
Here, let me try to move that so it's like not blocked by my microphone at all. Will this work? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. But no, yeah, Initial D got... Oh wait, it's a Toad. Whoa! You saved me, Mario! Thanks!
Mario, in return, let me tell you a secret about this place. Apparently, those spiky things just hate coconuts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just can't do this. I remember. No, yeah. The anime got the 8086 really popular, but Dan liked it before the anime. But the anime now has the car slightly hard to find because everybody else wanted it. Whoa! I hit it! Wow! Yeah, this is a little better. Now I can actually, like, point to the pad and get connection again.
You know, I don't think that Toad is supposed to be a ballerina.
You're not supposed to be a ballerina.
And I'm not.
Congratulations. You're good at this. Woof woof to you too, champs. Get in the pipe. Get in the pipe. Stop gravitying me. I'm gonna kill all the Goombas. They don't deserve to live. Cause they're just little fungus. And I don't know what they did. Oops.
That's deep, man.
You're deep, man. And that's just what I'm gonna keep insulting, quote, quote. All night. Original jokes, entirely 100%. Goombas. I don't know why I decided to kill all the Goombas. I think I just wanted it to be safe to get the coin. Whoa. Oh.
There's an idea in the chat that I've wished for in the past. The idea that Nintendo re-release the Mario Party games. Combine them into a mega mix where 1 through 3 is one game and then 4 through 7 is a second one.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, making like a bit of a remake of the older Mario Parties would be great. Because honestly, I mean, what other, like, I mean, they've tried so, like, they've done so many mini games, it's hard not to just have the same seeming style, you know?
And then there's Mario Party 8 where you get that feeling within a single game.
Oh gosh. Dead.
Like, even games that were not supposed to be shake the remote to win ended up being shake the remote to win.
Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. There we go. Yeah. Like, people like the classic Mario parties, but I don't think they've really re-released them much. And it seems to be, you know, the older a game gets, honestly, the harder it gets to be able to replay it. Because, you know, consoles die, copies die, stuff like that.
Mario Party 1 they won't re-release because of the control stick issue that they had, even though it had a couple of cool elements about it. Like, I like the fact that it takes place in a town and it has a couple of NPCs you can talk to.
Well, it's also like, plus, they could re-release it now because the thumbsticks are pretty much impossible to hurt yourself on because they're made of rubber. They'll melt before your fingers.
Yeah, but that might be part of the problem because it wasn't just people that got hurt from it, controllers broke too.
Oh yeah. These controllers are pretty solid. Now, of course, let's say Nintendo had become a third-party console, or a third-party game developer. They could never release Mario Party 1 on a PlayStation platform, because for some reason Sony's controllers break so easily. Even the PS4 have had so many controllers just, like, get awful over time. And by so many, I mean, like, at least one, because we don't play much PS4. But, like, my Wii U Pro controller is still, like, almost as good as it was when I first got it. And, you know, I use that for all our game testing these days, too. PS3 controllers, the thumbsticks aren't too bad, but the backs of the controllers break. Wow, yeah. 44 euros. Is that euros? I can't really tell. The symbol's weird.
That's either euros or pounds. I don't happen to know which.
I think it's euros. I'm so bad with money symbols. I'm like holla holla gadala and then nothing else. It's so stupid. Okay, okay. Couch party games. Can we just discuss that, first of all, games like Mario Party, while their focus should be couch play, they should, in this day and age, have online multiplayer options. But also,
I don't think there's...
Huh? What'd you
Go
say?
ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, I don't think there's any reason at this point not to have both. If you've got one, you can have the other.
Yeah. But also, I guess the other thing... Okay, those I can't just kill easily. I guess the other thing... Oh, weird. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game. Another thing. They need more, like... I think console developers... Oh, gosh. Need to, make controllers cheaper. Because, really, if you want to play a game like Mario Kart or Mario Party with your friends... Oh, you didn't shoot it at me. When are you ever going to, like, honestly use first-party controllers? Because that's a game's worth of money per controller. You know?
Yeah, I don't know when exactly controllers became as expensive as they are. I don't think they were always like that.
Oh, euros is the... Oh, shoot. Okay, so that was pounds. Weird. I'm bad with money. Oh, I got them mixed up so bad. So euros looks
I
like
mean,
a
as long as
cent
you're
to-
not dealing with either currency, getting them mixed up isn't too bad, right?
Yeah.
One's probably stronger than the other,
The bad part is
even if just by a bit.
the bad part is I can recognize yen faster. That's so bad. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. What were you saying about controllers?
I don't think they were always as expensive as they are now. I'm trying to remember when I was younger if it was, I don't remember if I ever saw the price tag on a controller or not. And I want to say that it was like $20 for a Super Nintendo controller,
Yeah.
but I couldn't swear to that. And even if that's the case, the games were still expensive from what I've been told, so...
You know what's a concept that I really like and I think should be implemented more? Apps or systems to use people's smartphones as controllers.
Sure, why not?
Everybody has a smartphone. And certain consoles actually do have this functionality. I've seen. What's this sign say? Oh, okay. Interesting. But no, yeah. So, you don't need it as a screen. You just need it with the virtual buttons in place. Now, I know phones don't have as good feedback, but hey, it's something. You know, I haven't lost any controllers. They just break. Well, Zepkins, there's a sunny side, Skingum, Zaz Queen, Zruzizand. Okay. Whoa, I killed him. Ziz, bees, and zoo, ziz, was, ziz, treats, bees. I'm so sorry. Whoops, I'm not pointing my remote at the right screen. Oh, man. Oh, no, I just remembered. This, okay, so, the streamer I can't watch. Whoa, excuse you. Where's this shit? Okay, just in there. He did a, like, Vine Sauce dude did a, like, repainted, Mario Galaxy where his fans, like, submitted art and music and changes like that, and they let them, just... a dude compiled them all into one incredibly chaotic thing. And on this level, he's like, wait, this seems normal so far as he comes into the level. And until the music started slowing down and became this really, really stupid song. And it's like, oh, he got played. He got played so hard. The bee bug thing just fell down the hole. And I killed him! Oh no, I just knocked him over, never mind. Oh wow, that was so good. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I just have to make sure.
I did not completely explode earlier.
When you go quiet, I get scared. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this level's nice, though. What is your life? What is the life of these bees? They just move honey back and forth. Pointless. Trivial. Whoa. Flying controls are a little weird.
Not sure that they're really taking it anywhere either.
I know, they're just circles. That is their life now. Also, there's a race
Like they-
in this level. Later. I think
They
it's,
lower down to one spot to get it, and then they go back to that spot to get it again.
Yeah.
It's like, no wonder your bucket is heavy if you're just filling it constantly and never emptying it.
I know, right? Alright, I'm figuring this out pretty quickly. Don't want to touch the water. I like how the more I get used to this game and remember how it's played, the less I'm actually reading text. A thriving, carrying, and putting down honey economy. Nice. That is their life. Okay, I've always found the physics on these honeycomb sections really weird. Just because you have to jump off them and I don't know. What in the world? Why was I going up? I'm so confused. Are there really any point to coins in this game?
Extra lives
Oh.
and health.
Yeah.
Think.
Huh. It's just weird that they have them.
It's kind of a shame that there isn't more of a point because there ought to be.
I know, right? ATV. Check your privilege. What even? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. The most furious, itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. I like how she is multiple people.
Is
Whoa.
that how royalty works?
Yes, all royalty is multiple people.
So to be elected as royalty, you need a split personality. Am I doing this right?
Yes. Wait, oh, there's the big power up. Die, monster, you belong in this world. I forget, how does that quote sound? It's really, rough or something. I can't even remember. It's from a Castlevania game. Die, monster. Oh gosh, I can't remember. Okay, so I have to get up top first so that I can get over. Spaghetti! Thanks for that, chat. The memes have happened.
What, spaghetti with honey?
No, well, I don't know. It's just... Oh, my chair! Did you hear that?
I thought I heard a clunk or something. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just leaning backwards now. I'll fix that once I'm done in this level. Can we discuss how weird this rendering for the fur is, but how effective it is at the same time? Okay,
I think that's the same one they used on the GameCube.
Yeah, it's like pixelated. I don't know what they do. My thanks. You have shown much bravery, Loopy. We trust that we may rely on you in the future. I'm not apologizing for that one. I wonder if that noise picks up on my microphone.
Which one?
The ones from my Wiimote.
Yahoo! Oh! A bee! Not the bees! What, Mario? It's you! We escaped from Peach's castle, too! But then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi! Oh, I just remembered! We found a bee! I'm sure you need this, so here, take it!
Excuse me. I need to take a drink after that. Not a bee. I do hope to stream Mario Galaxy 2 eventually because I want to play Yoshi. I want to get a star with Yoshi. Yeah! Oh, I'm back here. It must be important milestone time. Oh, I just got a new thing in the stuff. Oh, yeah. Mario! Your name is Mario, isn't it? That is what I heard from your friend Mario, who just arrived. Mario! It is such a nice Mario. Your Marios are waiting for you in the Mario. I think they want to tell you something, so you better hurry on over there. Sup, Toast? Yosh? No Yosh? All these emoticons Twitch has. It's so good. By the way, yes, that's her voice. Canon. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Kyle must have died. 1 second. 1 second. Gotcha. We're back.
Hello again.
No, hello to you.
Just gonna keep calling in every time I get dropped.
Hey, come back here. Don't worry, you just missed some Marioing.
I caught the tail end of it.
Ooh, 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 ooh! Loop-de-loop! Twitch has a Twitch icon. Yeah, it's a bit of an ego, isn't it? Loop-de-swoop-de-loop! Loop-de-loop! It's the best galaxy.
Looks like fun.
Watch how poorly I do this. I can't wait. Actually, ATV, sadly, it would have happened worse with Discord. For some reason, Kyle's specific computer and connection cannot handle Discord, and I don't know why.
We actually noticed where Skype seems to have some corrective ability if it notices that you're dropping that Discord does not have. So instead of me hearing little skips here and there, I was missing every other word. Something like that.
Yeah, it's a little obnoxious. Discord will get it eventually, but yeah. Hey, are you a surfer too? Oh, but this is your first time race surfing, right? Well, let me show you the ropes. Now, let me explain. Point your thing. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's a basic position. Turn left, twist from... yeah, that. Correct. That's turn left. Turn right, you gotta twist it to the right. Oh yeah. That's all you need to know. Now give it a go, of course. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Because my Wiimote setup is the most awful thing. How much can I turn? I can turn quite a lot, so that's nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Are you going to be okay?
Nope. Oh yeah, I can jump by doing that. Oh! Woohoo! Oh man, I am Wingrar! Congratulations, you deserve a gold medal! I don't know what this voice is, but it's trying to be something. But it's failing miserably. I accidentally start spamming stars everywhere. Where can you buy my album? I wish. I'd buy my album. Wait. I don't think that's how money works.
Who?
You? Maybe? Can you distribute
So
my album so I can buy my album?
I can make your album and sell it back to you.
Exactly. And then I make the money from it. Is this how we get infinite money?
If it works that way, I mean, we've discovered something.
If you lost, yeah, the penguins kill you. The penguins, like, they take the star, but they hold on to it so you can't get it. But then they stab you with it, because it's so pointy. That's how they kill you.
That sounds mean.
Hey, they're penguins. They don't care. They do what they want. But no, really, I think...
stories about them being good at military operations and whatnot.
You mean, the, Sergeant Bird from Spyro? And then we all come back
Is he
to
a penguin?
Spyro. I think, wasn't he a penguin? I'm pretty sure he was a penguin or something. Also, yeah, you do just die, I'm pretty sure. Whoops. Hey, don't you patronize me with ground pounds. I know what I'm doing. I see your visual tutorial over there, giving it completely optionally and out of the way, but I'm gonna complain anyway, because that's how the internet works. But no, really, those little, like, side visuals are fine. I'm not actually complaining, because that would be stupid. And I'm not stupid, right? Right, guys? Uh-oh.
Yep.
Hello? I heard your Skype giving out for a moment there.
Oh, well, I didn't say anything.
Oh, well, that's good. I didn't say anything either, I swear. I didn't say how your face looks ugly, but also beautiful. Pseudo-insults. I don't know what that was. Yep, it's me.
Okay, I'm back.
Board. Oh, you're... Wait, did your audio actually go away there? What was the last thing you heard from me?
You heard my audio cutting out, and I was responding, and it actually cut out.
Oh my gosh, because I was talking, and I was making a joke that I only insulted you while your audio cut out the first time. So I joke insulted you when you couldn't hear me, and now you'll have to find out later. No, what?
I'm the famous Gilbert. If you want to climb this wall, you better listen up. When you stick to a Sonic the Hedgehog, after a jump, press A to do a wall jump. After a string of wall jumps,
Use a string of wall jump, not after. I am not dyslexic, I swear, or spoonerisms.
And yet a talking billboard is somehow Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, way fast, cool.
I know it's way past cool, but it works so much better if you say way fast cool. Because it's like everything he embodies. Dunking Mario's head.
Oh dear.
Is this waterboarding? That got dark, and then everything went quiet for a moment. Oh god.
On that note, I'm going to mute out for just a few minutes. I will be back.
I scared him off, guys.
I'll be back, don't worry.
Oh gosh, Mario's controls just got really confusing for a moment. Mario DS, 64 for DS for Virtual Console and the original Mario 6. Oh, that's weird. Die! Oh, die! You don't deserve to live! Die! Oh, I'm gonna eat your guts! Oh, never mind. I'm running! Ah, bye! No! I regrets. Hey, what are you doing? Die. He will die. Everybody dies. Oh yes, they died. I don't know. I don't know where that was going. But it went somewhere. Ooh, a hole. Oh yeah. Nom 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 nom. Mario 64 DS is stuck in this weird position of being both a better and worse game than Mario 64.
Those fancy bugs have taken over as observation deck. Those makes me so bad.
But no, yeah, Mario 64 DS graphically it's actually an improvement. Funny enough, it just doesn't like have as good, I guess. It's got that DS like lack of anti-aliasing, sadly though. But also, like, you know, there's more characters and stuff. There's a lot of things that do make the game play better. It's got a better wall jump and stuff too. But it doesn't have the 360-degree controlling because of its limitations, and I don't know if the port fixes that. It might. If the like Wii or whatever Virtual Console version doesn't have that problem, maybe it'd be fine. But that's the main problem with it. The only other problem with it is like half of the extra stars they added to the game, honestly, aren't really better, or aren't very good. Some of them are great, and the mini-bosses are amazing. Whoa, don't knock me off. Yeah, the mini-bosses are way better than the original game for the most part. But, like, the silver stars are just pointless extra red star missions.
Red coin missions?
Oh, hi there. You're back. I was talking about the ups and downs of Mario 64 DS. How the control...
I kind of gathered that from the chat comments.
Just, I guess, just like to sum it up for myself here. Yeah, the controls not as good. The wall jump better. The mini boss is better. But then some of the stars are great. Some of the stars are like, eh. So it's just so weird. like, I wouldn't mind the silver stars if, first of all, they didn't render on your map of all things, and secondly, I'd be fine with them. I'm just trying to think what you could do to make the silver stars more interesting than just red coin missions. I guess.
Kind of hard to say. It's either you collect these 8 things or you collect these 5 things.
Yeah, it's, well, I guess one thing is they could actually make them run away from you. Or something, I don't know.
Those fancy plan as a vestige income.
Bazinga? What did I just say? Yeah, an HD, you know, all things considered, even though it's had a DS port, and, you know, games like this and Mario Galaxy 2 have referenced it, I can't help but have this weird bias that I would honestly really like to have HD Mario 64. Maybe eventually, like, let's just say, let's extend it into the future and make it a 4K Mario 64 or something. Like,
maybe for Mario's 64th anniversary.
oh my gosh, wait, how many years would that be? Didn't we just have the 30th?
Maybe.
Like, what kind of, like, okay, can we just discuss one thing? What will the game industry be like in, like, 2050? Like, I think we'd finally top out at the top of normal human, you know, programming with, like, at best, I feel like we could extend things to biocomputing at that point. Otherwise, I think we'd be hitting the max where, like, television resolutions wouldn't be getting any higher, and processing and whatnot wouldn't need to get any higher for games. So it's like, I don't know, it's so weird.
I mean, like, one consideration to make is that games are, what, like, do we roughly say 30 years old or 35 years old right now?
Yeah.
Roughly.
And everything gets more and more rapidly improvement until you hit the ending point.
Well, think about what movies were like in, I don't know, by comparison, the 50s.
By the way, can I read this really quick?
Yeah.
The neighbors are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Oh, that's all she was saying. Okay. Anyway, no, yeah, movies in the 50s, yeah.
Compare that to where they're at now.
Yeah, which is admittedly pretty crazy.
It's weird to think that the game industry is still young, relatively speaking.
Well, another thing with the game industry is, unlike movies, honestly, it moves a little faster, if you ask me, because of the industry cheating so much to get the effects. One of the things that holds the movie industry back is how, from my knowledge, I think they stick with, like, slow rendering. Like, remember how long it took them to render, like, each frame of, shoot, what's his face from Monsters, Inc.?
I don't actually know that story, but I can imagine.
It was super long for each frame because they were rendering his fur. Also for Monsters University, it was the same thing. And of course, that's the thing with, like, the movie industry specifically, is, they put so much effort into making it look so perfect. Okay. Meanwhile, the game industry, honestly, can get away with cheating. Because, like, movies don't really have render distances like games do. They just render the full scene because they have to make it look that good. So, what you really gotta think with the game industry is eventually, in, like, 2050... Sully, thanks for reminding me. Wait, you called him Salty. Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? I can't remember. But, no, yeah, I guess one thing is, by the time we hit, like, 2050, what they render in movies nowadays will probably be able to be rendered on the fly.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, yeah, what would make that just really cool is the fact that you don't have to deal with as much like pop-in and stuff in your video games, because it just can handle that a little better. Now, the one thing I do worry about is people are always expecting, oh, eventually we'll be able to, like, live entirely within virtual worlds, which are exactly like our real world, but I don't think we'd ever get to that point. Because there is a limit to where, like, no matter how much cheating you can do, honestly, the vastness of worlds we have nowadays feels like it'll pretty much be not too much more in the future. Because one thing I'm noticing about games, I have to mention though, about like we have things like pop-in to deal with, but I feel like we're only going to be able to get rid of so much of that, because I've noticed while polygon amounts have gone up, amounts of things on screen are not going up very fast. Computers for some reason struggle to handle like a lot of like entities on screen at once. Now, you can still render a lot of them in this day and age, but, like, where's it gonna pop out? Or, not pop out, where's it gonna, like, hit its limit?
Top out.
Top out, thank you. Ooh, I'm dying. Oh, jeez! Wasn't paying attention. So, I don't know. One thing I'm interested in is I mean, we can all obviously understand that the human eye can only see so much resolution, as you might want to call it. So, I think it's not going to be for a while, but at like our current resolution, there will be a point where like home televisions don't have to look any better. Like, it's not going to be a thing where we can't make them look better. It's going to be a thing where we don't need to.
Right.
Like, the pixels per, like, inch or whatever will become perfect, I guess you could say. Like, real-life render distance. No, what?
And I think, to some degree, that might vary by person, because we're like... for me... 720p is perfectly fine, and I can't really see any details or flaws at that point, but my brother can see them even on the 4K screens if he's looking for them.
Yeah, 4K is getting pretty close. I'm thinking it's like going to be 8K or 16K is pretty much where, yeah, you really don't need. Now, we will need to continue to increase resolution. We would need to increase resolution for larger screens. It's the pixels per inch is what's gonna like top out, I guess. But
right.
For something like, you know, I've got, what is it, 120-inch projector screen, which looks great, first of all. Because it's a projector, it's got this sort of built-in anti-aliasing-ish effect because it's blurry, but it's not blurry enough to feel blurry. So you remember, you were here, you saw that projector screen.
I did.
It's 1080p, it's huge, but it's also like really good looking.
It was, yeah. Again, me with my 720p is fine mindset, I couldn't notice any flaws on that thing.
Yeah, it's certainly great for like television because we don't use cable or dish anymore. So, streaming things HD is just so perfect. Come over here. Come on. But, oops, get away from me. Follow me, Bullets Bill! Oh, come on. Okay, let me get rid of this other guy then.
Very funny memory just sparked in my mind just now.
Oh, yeah?
When I saw you coming into this galaxy, I was wondering if you were going to land right where the boss was, and it was going to wake up and attack you right away.
Oh, yeah.
And instead they place you on this nice safe planet, which is good. That's a good design choice. It just reminds me of this game that I once played.
Oh,
It was a Game Boy Advance one. I think it was for Yu Yu Hakusho. And the game starts off with dialogue before it throws you into the action.
By the way, this is like why they put you off planet, so they can have this scene pop in. So they can make this. This is one of my most. Honestly, this is one of my most favorite scenes in game cinematics.
You made it! Well, I don't ever need my dad's help to take care of you. Go get him, Megaleg. Stop him with the power of your Grandstar.
But no, like, okay, can we just appreciate? Well, it'll take you guys, a couple seconds to see just how cool this looks. It comes around the planet, so perfect, like camera trick, and I absolutely love the aesthetic of the Megaleg fight. It's like one of the coolest things, even though it's really easy. It's one of the coolest things Nintendo has like done cinematically.
Sometimes looking cool is good enough, even if the fight's not hard.
Anyway, you can continue your little story there.
Yeah. So what happened with that game was it starts off with dialogue, and you get to your character. If you know the series, you very clearly recognize that it's the main character and that it's who you're going to be playing as at first. You see him standing outside his house, and there's a little bit of dialogue, and then as soon as the dialogue box closes, someone else walks over to your position from off screen. And when I saw that, it's like, oh, okay, so this guy's going to come over and tell me something else. Nope, that was the first bad guy, and he came over and started punching me.
Oh!
I had not moved yet. I did not realize I could move, and there was already a bad guy punching me.
Oh my gosh!
And it was hilarious. It's not the right way to do this necessarily, but it makes for a good memory.
When the stream catches up, you've got to see this. Oh my gosh! I love that. This looks so funny.
They could do a Mario Party board on the surface of Megaleg, straight from the chat.
That would be amazing.
Yes.
Uh-oh, I messed up. Okay, let me actually play this seriously now. I was just kind of enjoying the music. There we go. Yeah, that would make... You know, Mario Party has so much potential from like using things from like Mario Galaxy and everything from the Mario series that it's surprised it got so stale.
I mean, and I think Mario Kart has some of the coolest ideas for like side stuff in the Mario universe. We get to see a detailed airport. We get to see a bunch of advertisements for places.
You get to see, and then the DLC stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Some of that stuff is beautiful. Even like okay, Mario Kart 8 itself just gave so much depth to the Mario universe. It's so wonderful. I really do love how well they handled it. Alrighty.
I hope that someday they take that level of detail and apply it to other things, because I certainly wouldn't mind having an adventure game or a party game, either one, that goes through these places.
Alrighty, I think I'm gonna... Okay, so I beat the first place.
The first Mario.
Okay, I gotta... Oh, that the ball of flame represents the power of the Mario. We call it the Mario. When you recover a Mario, a little Mario will be restored, and the Mario will Mario. The Mario will grow. The Mario can use that power to fly through the Mario. Once all of the Mario is restored, we can all be able to fly to the center of the Mario. Yeah.
I just want you to know, whenever you do this,
Mario.
I can't watch what's happening on the screen because my face is buried in my hands.
Oh jeez, I'm coughing.
The power of the new is in the new down.
So, I'm curious, guys. Do you guys want another half an hour of Mario Galaxy, Or should I move over to A Link to the Past?
Look at the map. It contains information about the galaxies. It's a tutorial.
Yes, please.
Is that just his catchphrase?
It's a tutorial.
Okay, so it's all like feedable llama. So I could do this, whatever this is, and then I could like switch over to A Link to the Past. Hey you got any tasty Star Bits? If you feed me a bunch of Star Bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and transform. I'm famished. 400, please. More Mario? Okie doke. I already finished Tiny Hive, though. I don't have any, like, side things to do in it. Unstuffed, here we go, transform!
I think there's eventually a galaxy that's a mirror version of that one.
Oh, yeah, like the late game stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. You know what's bad? I'm just remembering, like, how much the Game Grumps struggled to play this game. Like, honestly, their conversations weren't much, like, more deep than the ones we're having now. But they just could not, like, for the life of them, play this game.
I forgot they brought that song back.
Like, oh, by the way, just a note, no offense to, like, Game Grumps. I'm just saying, it's one of the funny things about them is just how much they struggle with video games.
I think it adds to their popularity for what it's worth.
Well, I mean, honestly, their show is much more like a vlog series than a game series. Because they just talk about life stories. At least that's all, like, the favorite stuff is, like, funny stuff or life stories. And, oh, no! No! How dare you!
Oops. You know, something just seems very funny to me about the way the music just kind of starts over, like, yep, you're doing it again. Darn it, that comment about Pretzel Galaxy is making me want to go get pretzels.
I can't go any farther! Don't stop here! The star's right around the corner!
You know, it worked for Rayman. I'm just contemplating to myself if we recorded you singing like this and stuck it onto a game as part of the soundtrack, and yeah, Rayman did that.
It's like, shoot, I forget what the game is. It's like a game that's animated pretty much entirely with claymation. Shoot.
Is it a point-and-click adventure?
Yeah, oh, I linked the music to you in Alti a while back.
I know the one, what's it called? I never played it, but I hear people talk about it all the time.
Shoot.
It's not important now.
I forget, I feel like it has, like, Nether or Nowhere or something in the title, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah, it starts with an N, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's like a really fun game. From what I know, or it's a funny game at least. You know, it's a normal point and click, but
Apparently it has some terrifying moments.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody in the chat knows it, but anybody who does know about it, who might be in the chat, I'm pretty sure one of the music goes, shoot, what is it? Oh gosh, sorry, me doing the doobie-doos earlier distracted me from, I thought I could jump there, that's weird. Shoot. I know, like, the main character's, like, name is Clayman or something.
I would look it up, but I don't want to strain my internet.
Oh. Also, Mario... Okay, Nintendo is really good at making food look tasty.
Yes, they are.
Especially these pastries. Do you know those, like, little pastries you can get that have, like, a couple, like, baubles on top of them? But they're, like, just, like, chocolate. And, they're, like, really smooth looking and delicious looking. And that's what all this stuff reminds me of. It's, like, just a snack that you can get at, like, the dollar store. It's just, like, really cheap and tastes of unhealthiness. But that's why they're so good.
What they really ought to do at some point is take this skill in making tasty-looking levels like this and put it in a Kirby game.
I mean, they do, to my knowledge, right? That's how Kirby
I know that
works.
the food that you can see in the Kirby games is like that, but I don't remember seeing a Kirby level that looks like this off the top of my head.
Oh. Also, I swear that level... Like, I swear I know at least one YouTuber who took, like, 2 10-minute episodes to do that level. No, what? It may have been the Game Grumps thing I was thinking of. There was some level in that game that took him, like, 3 episodes to do. It was so bad. Like, the bad part is, though, it's like, because it took them so long, because they were concentrating on it, the commentary for those were apparently, like, really good. Wingdings. I guess, like, emojis are sort of like wingdings.
Those were the things you could order at KFC, right?
It's like a font that's just like symbols.
I know what it is.
No, you don't, you liar.
I've seen things about Undertale. I can't not know what it is.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Also, I think I need to switch from, at 10 o'clock I am going to switch to the other game, because my arm is starting to hurt from this pose.
Oops.
Yep. Here comes the monkey balls. Okay, how do you do this?
Hey, now, if you're thinking about just rolling the ball away, you better listen to old Billboard here. First, jump on the top of the ball.
Get on the ball!
All right, now, hold on, straight up.
Oh, straight up. That's weird.
Oh, it's weird, alright.
Right, that's it. That's what we call basic position. From the basic position, tilt to move the ball in that direction, then press A to jump.
Okay.
If anything gets in your way, smush it. Anyway, you'll learn more by doing it yourself. Good luck.
Wow, they actually told you you'd learn.
We're gonna stop you to teach you this, and then we're gonna insist that you try it to learn it.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. This is the worst time to read the chat.
Maybe I should read it to you.
Maybe, I don't know. No, but okay. So, this mini game, the sort of pseudo monkey ballish thing, either people love it or they despise it for some reason. Now, I know it's difficult.
It's kind of fun if you can keep the pace enough so that the music doesn't sound terrible.
What do you mean? The music's great. You're a liar.
I mean, it's like when it's really slow, there's nothing happen, and when it's really fast, it sounds insane, but there's a middle ground that sounds, nice.
Oh. I mean, I like the varying speed music. It's so funny.
Oh, I like it too.
Actually, I'm curious. With Great Gun Gauntlet, what do you think of the music when it speeds up in that? Have you listened to it much?
Not at full speed, I haven't.
Oh, okay. It gets a little obnoxious, I will admit, but I also find it really, like, suits the mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that if you acclimate up to it, then it's not too much of a problem.
Oh, Anna finally slipped off. I was doing so well, too. How much do I have to redo here? Okay, the whole thing? That's fine. I was getting greedy. I'm just gonna go straight for the, exit this time. Instead of going for all the star bits.
But it can be fun to be greedy in a game.
I mean, I already got 50, so I think I'm good. I wonder if you just, like... Huh. So I was just thinking to myself, if you get to, like, the end and then turn around, I wonder how many you can grab.
I find it funny that when Mario goes super fast, like on those rails and stuff, he ends up like backwards somersaulting on the ball, but he never falls off it.
Whoa! Okay. Ow! I shouldn't have done that. I forgot that it launches you forward. That was my mistake. Yeah, I can't really complain. This is fun. I'm just bad at it right now. Well, okay, I'm in this weird position where I'm both, like, a little, like, I don't know, like, what I'm doing, but I also was able to get through all those, like, edgy parts. I don't know why edgy is the word, but sure, let's use it. Okay, like, does that term work for that? Because it's not like edgy teenagers, but it's literal edging. Like, there's a lot of thin edges. Is that edgy?
Perhaps narrow is a term we should be using here.
Okay, fine. There we go. That was easy. Once I stopped dying. Oh my gosh, you can actually roll off the edge there if you're not careful.
Stop dying and win. The Gamer's Guide to Get Good.
The Gamer's Guide to Get Good. I didn't die. I did that on my first try. Not really. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I could do a couple more levels.
That place kind of looks like a golf course.
I'm pretty sure it actually was called something along the lines of a golf course.
Rolling Greens, I think it was.
Sonic's an edgy teenager. By the way, this is apparently officially the furthest in this game I've played.
Sonic's an edgy teenager, then Shadow is trying to out-edge him.
Aw, snap. Edgelords. Up into the sky with you. Yeah, it was Rolling Green Galaxy. I'm pretty sure, like, a green is...
Sure.
Pretty much.
Are you prepared to step into uncharted territory?
Yes. Oh, look, it's Olimar's ship. Edgy, yeah! Gotta go faster! Gotta go fast! Sonic X, yeah! X means edgy! I'm not sorry. Oh, I didn't charge my phone. It'll probably run out midstream. I just realized. Might have to plug this in and move it over to where my gamepad screen is or something. Ooh, this music. That broken didn't give any star bits. One man's space junk is another man's space treasure.
Only in space.
So is this where we find the waifus? You know, in the garbage? I like how all you can do is give a half-hearted laugh for that joke.
I mean, if
Space waifus?
if their fate is being knocked off into the distance Team Rocket style, then maybe you'll find them in space as such. And Chat question. At what point do Sonic and Mario exist in the same universe? Is it a multiverse?
I'd say it's one of those cases where, okay, I actually like Brawl in the Family's rendition of it's just one planet where all the different games happen on different parts of the planet. I'm pretty sure is how that works. Or at least that's how, like, maybe it was just the Nintendo stuff. I can't remember. No, I think it was everything that was in, like, Brawl was on the same planet.
I would say that since they're always meeting up for the Olympic Games, they're only in the same universe in the real one.
I mean,
wait,
if
that's
you could have a Mario
more
Pipe,
accurate than I thought it was.
I mean, if you have Rosalina being able to take you across the universe pretty much, I'd think there'd be multiple planets.
Well, what I suppose what I'm really curious about myself, there has been some interest expressed by some official folks of doing an adventure game with both Sonic and Mario in it.
Ooh,
And there hasn't been any kind of deal made for that yet, but there's been some interest on their level. And it would be kind of fun to see what they would actually do with that.
Yeah.
How do they explain these two in the same place?
Well, I bet it would be like, okay, how does Sonic Generations work? Is that like time travel or dimension travel or something?
Yeah, it's like reality is broken, go fix it.
So it might be similar to how that works, is how like the Mario and Sonic stuff works. Is reality has like a split in it.
And the way to fix it is by running and jumping instead of just running.
And jumping. Mario, please. Attack the spider. Spider's not even a point. Oh my gosh, look at all these toads. Let's free the Goombas. Oh shoot, I freed a toad. So you really like the idea of only freeing the Goombas. Come on, collect the star bits. Fuel my
the best
addiction.
people to free are the ones who would attack you for it.
Not if I kill them first. Freeze them just to kill them. Oh, hey, Toads.
Thanks! Thanks a bunch! Where's that confounded Power Star? Where'd my glasses go? Captain, how could you?
Did he run away?
Da-da-da-da! Mr. Mario, as the brave captain of the Toad
Brigade? What is that word?
The Toad degrade.
The Toad Degrade? I've already discovered a shortcut to the Power Star. Take the Sling Star at the top of the Stash Room.
I like how the moment the Toad voices happen, two people leave. I mean, what? There's a correlation here, I swear. Or a causation, I should say. Oh man, these bits. See, the silver stars work in this game because there aren't red coins for the most part. Like, it depends on the... What?
Follow-up chat question. In a dual adventure game, who's the badder baddie? Dr. Robotnik or Bowser?
Dr. Robotnik is the more evil one, but Bowser is, I'd say, the more dangerous one. Robotnik has the, like... Robotnik's weird.
He can be the funny guy when you need him to be, and he can be the serious guy when you need him to be.
Well, here's the funny part. Is, like, he always manages to get away. And what makes him, like, that's why he's, like, I mean, he's a bit of a coward to some extent. He never, like, really, like, directly fights Sonic. He always has a way out and stuff. Bowser fights Mario head on. Mario actually kills Bowser. And Bowser manages to live.
But something I think it was you who pointed this one out to me before. Bowser will send his minions to fight Mario first, where Robotnik will always at least go to where Sonic is, even if he's using a machine to do the fighting.
I guess there is that, yeah. Though, then again, with the way the Mario games format it, it feels like Mario has... Usually it feels like situated where Mario has to get through, like, Bowser's claimed territories. Similar to Sonic games is about the same way. So I think Bowser, the difference between Robotnik and Bowser in that case is Robotnik goes there, but Bowser just kind of stays where he is. But then, like in the RPGs, Bowser confronts Mario directly because those situations he hasn't taken over the Mushroom Kingdom yet.
Now I'm imagining a situation where Robotnik tries to backstab Bowser by building a Mecha Bowser, only to find out that Bowser already has a Mecha Bowser.
Mecha Bowser fights. Oh, it seems a prankster comment has appeared to somewhere. Prankster... Oh wait, no, those are Marios. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. Marios have very strange Mario and Marios. If you want to learn more about these Marios, ask a llama who knows much about Mario. Now, okay, here's a weird concept about Bowser and Robotnik and their similarities. Both game series have the same effect where pretty much the villain has already conquered the whole area. Bowser usually has the Mushroom Kingdom under wraps, and Robotnik has pretty much over-industrialized everything. So they're both very similar in that aspect of conquering. Now the interesting thing I would say... Ooh, speedy comment. Let's see. The interesting thing I would say about Bowser is he seems more willing to just destroy everything, while Robotnik seems to rather have control and just be able to build up areas, like industrialize them. So I would say that's like an interesting difference in the way they handle the same situations. You know?
Sure. It all makes sense to me.
So they're both very similar in, I guess, okay, an interesting thing is, I guess you gotta say, if you're going for their effect of how dangerous they, how dangerous they can be with their total, like, ability and effect, they're both very similar. Maybe Robotnik's a little more dangerous in his effect of, like, being able to industrialize and, like, warp the world into his will kind of deal. But
sure.
If we're talking, like, an actual fight, I would say Bowser tends to be, like, I mean, Robotnik needs robots. Bowser fights head-on. Now, if you got Robotnik building Bowser a robot, maybe then neither Mario or Sonic could win. I don't need this. So, you know, we saw like the Mario game where it was like the two different types of Bowsers working together. But I really would like to see Robotnik and Bowser now that you've mentioned it. Or if you want a different sort of crossover, it would be funny to see the two scientist villains have Wily and Robotnik working together.
Oh boy.
Two like really similar kind of dudes. Whoa. Gotcha.
I never realized that those boulders and chain chomps could be somewhat interchangeable.
Oh yeah. I think the difference is how. Well, no, I think they can. I forget. There's some difference between them. I think
The boulders.
they have that center bit that they can use. So.
Yeah, you can destroy the boulders if you hit that, but the chain chomps not so much.
You can only destroy them with a little slappy bit.
Sure, let's go with that.
I think so. Or if you have a star. I think I've got plenty of time for this.
Wow.
To you too, boy. Hey, come back here. I like how Thomas wanted to go back to Honey Hive Galaxy, and instead we got a comment for this galaxy. What an insult.
Well, in that case, we should destroy this thing twice as hard.
Nah. I think that's that. There we go. To you too. You're not impressive at all. I like how I'm just shaking my Wiimote, hoping to gather these star bits.
Big sweeping motions get you a lot of them.
Sometimes.
You know, one thing that I find sort of weird about this game is that sometimes the star bits are positioned in such a way that they're like coins trying to guide you to step here and then step here and then step here kind of thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're along a dangerous path like that, and all you have to do is sweep the remote over them to collect them, so it's like, what's the point of having them where they're dangerous to get?
Well, usually they're not as much dangerous as they are out of the way, I've noticed. Like, off to the side sort of locations.
Sure.
It's about 10 o'clock, but I think I'll do one more. One more in the new galaxy. And then I'll go to A Link to the Past. I got a lot of star bits. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount.
You're probably well on track for whenever those hungry guys come along.
So in the, yeah, I'll do Battle Rock just once. In the chat here, Toast was talking about how they'd want a Mario Galaxy 3 and a Sunshine 2. I certainly would love a Sunshine 2. We've already had 2 Galaxy games, so I feel like it would be nice to get a sequel to one of the other games first, and then a Galaxy 3 for sure.
I sure wouldn't mind another Sunshine.
Heck, I wouldn't mind like a direct sequel to Mario 64. You know,
Mario 65.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing if they named it something stupid like that. Because honestly, you know, I've had this recent obsession with I want more. I want another simple platformer. Like all all of these have had to have like a gimmick of some kind. Like this one with the gravity and sunshine. With
you're using one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Mario Galaxy with the gimmick gravity and the sunshine flood stuff. And gimmicks aren't bad, by the way. I should point that out before I go deeper into this. They're as good as simple. It's just sometimes you just want different variety is all. But no, yeah, and then even 3D world and land had that sort of 2D hybrid to their feeling.
Yeah, like a 3D version of a classic 2D Mario.
Yeah, but recently after playing Mario 64 and even Mario Star Road, even though that was a little harsh to play and a little annoying at times, it still gave me like the sensations of wanting, you know, that simple, easy to play, easy formatted 3D platformer. No real gimmicks, just go and, like, if there's gimmicks, maybe per level gimmicks more so.
Right,
you know?
Rather than a controls gimmick or something.
Plus, I guess one thing is, one thing I at least want worlds like 64 and Sunshine had, you know, where it's all one unified thing for like 10 levels or whatever.
Yep.
Or 8 stars, or whatever number of stars, I don't even care. I just kind of want that again, I guess, sort of. And that's just my wants. It's like, if we get another Galaxy game, or if we get like a whole new gimmick, I'd be totally up for it. Because these games play so well. Even Mario 64, which has its like roughness of being old, still does like it's fun. It just gets a little annoying. Whoops. No, yeah, so I wouldn't mind sequels. One thing I really wouldn't mind with Nintendo is if they, like, mixed between... Oh, that's gone. If they mixed between making sequels and making new games, I'm kind of surprised the company doesn't have the resources or, like, a side team for it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, you know how they talk about how, like, I think, like, Miyamoto's training, like, some people to...
Right, like with what New Super Mario Bros. 2 was. It was a different team doing sort of... I don't exactly want to call it a practice project, but if you call it that, then it makes it a lot easier to overlook its flaws.
Yeah. But, I wouldn't mind if they used, like, sequels as a way to teach, like, new people, while the main, like, group focused their actual efforts on... And I know teaching takes a lot of effort, too, so I'm not sure how well that would work. But yeah.
It wouldn't hurt one way or another to have, like, more than one team going on, one for new projects and one for working with the stuff that's already there.
But I want these teams to be, yeah, at the same time, I want the teams unified more than just, like, having second-party companies. Because we've seen with, like, Yoshi's New Island and stuff how B teams, not the same Nintendo polish.
What was the team that made that one?
Oh, I forget, but it's making the new Pikmin game. So that's
Okay.
what got Alti non-hyped about it. Is
Right.
He thinks it's cool, but he doesn't like the company that made it. I forget what team that was. But anyway, yeah. So it would be cool to get both new games and sequels, because people...
Meanwhile, anything that Next Level Games does ends up usually being really good.
Because yeah, it's just one of those things that we like more of the same, but we like new. And
Yeah.
And you know, like, it's good for PR too, public relations, just because people get upset when they don't get more of the same after so long. Like, Federation Force, from everything I've seen, apparently plays just fine, and it actually is a fun game. But because it's got that Metroid stamp on it... And
Next Level Games, by the way.
Oh, yeah. But because it's got that Metroid stamp on it and it's not more of the same, people are upset.
Which, funny enough, apparently the gameplay is actually a good bit like Metroid Prime, which people love.
It's a little more arcadey, from what I can tell.
But it's not Samus. And it's not the next Metroidvania adventure. It's more of an action game.
You know what's funny about the thing in the chat there is... Aside from putting it on a console that can render it in just HD, could you really, like, remaster Sunshine? It already looks just as good as it needs to be, you know?
Yeah, Sunshine kind of sets the standard for what beautiful water can look like.
Like, Sunshine... Like, I can't even think that they could Wind Waker it very much. I can't think of what effects they could add to it to make it look much better. It honestly has a lot of the look that went on to be what they did with, like, Mario Galaxy, in terms of quality. But, I think I'm done with Mario Galaxy for now. So, I'm gonna change the ticker and go right over to A Link to the Past. This will be my first stream of that. Let me change the ticker. It won't really update on you guys' end unless you refresh the page. A Link to the... oh, wait. Legend of Zelda. Come on. How does this work? Come on. Give me it. Which one of these gets me it?
It's really tempting to go get those pretzels I was talking about earlier, but I don't want to eat pretzels while I'm on the microphone.
I'm going to put my stream to intermission while we switch games here. So you can go grab those pretzels.
But I don't want to eat them on the microphone.
Whoa, is that really quiet? Whoa, that's like really quiet. I don't know why. I don't know if people can even hear that. Remake it and then add stuff? I guess that would work if they don't want to do a sequel, but if they still want to do something with it.
They might want to do something if they were going to do that with some of the non-mandatory shines. Like, they might want to restructure the order of the game a little bit or something, because as it stands right now, you have to get 50 specific shines in order to win, and that leaves 70 that are optional, and they don't really have a reward. And a lot of those are blue coins.
I'm trying to figure out what words get me a link. No. The Legend. Oh my gosh! I went to put, when I was trying to put Legend of Zelda in earlier, it's The Legend of Zelda. Wow, Twitch is so picky.
Well,
The past. Yeah, I guess we'll update the ticker to that. I will be right back with more drink.